What's going on, guys? Matt O'Leary back with another video. I know this one looks a little bit different. Yes, I'm still at home right now, but I am going away for New Year's and I'm about to leave. So coverage for the rest of the week is going to look a little bit different, but just wanted to get my thoughts out there quickly on Robert Saleh's press conference from earlier today. Some interesting quotes. First, we'll start with Zach Wilson, because naturally people want to know, will Zach Wilson play in the final game of the season against the New England Patriots? The Jets 6-10. They have one game left. Is this potentially Zach Wilson's last game as a New York Jet? A reasonable question. And Robert Saleh wasn't as definitive this go around as he has been in years gone, or in weeks gone by, where he's like, yeah, Zach healthy, he's our guy. When Zach healthy, he's our guy. Here's what it was. We'll see where he is at. He will definitely be a part of the discussion, but we just need to get him healthy first. Doesn't seem nearly as definitive. And personally, I don't think it's worth playing him in. It's a meaningless game. He's coming back from a concussion. Just keep riding with Trevor Siemian. Just start him one more time. It doesn't matter. It's a meaningless game. A win doesn't matter. A loss doesn't matter. It's at this point, I'm not risking injury to Zach Wilson, who you very well could end up moving on from in the offseason. I know, taboo topic for some, but let's be real. I think there's a decent shot that he is not a member of the New York Jets in 2024. The second thing that Robert Saleh talked about that stuck out to me was the pre-snap penalties, or just penalties in general. The Jets are the most penalized team in the league. They are number one in the NFL. They're averaging 7.8 penalties per game. They had 12 last night, a ton of pre-snap stuff. Mekhi Becton was penalized 3 times in the game last night. He's just been, man, has he been brutal, unfortunately, for the New York Jets. I wish it wasn't the case for Mekhi. I was happy that he's been mostly healthy this year, but just a really, really tough go of it for Mekhi Becton. For me, it's a problem, right? Like, if you don't want to talk about the penalty issue for the New York Jets, if you want to just put that as a complaining thing. I've seen people on Twitter, which was just so bizarre, saying, that's such a nitpicky thing. It's not. When you're the most penalized team, and Saleh went back and talked about, they were top 10 in the league last year in least penalized teams, which is true. They were. Which is why at the beginning of the year, when they began having those problems, I brought that up. I said, this hasn't really been an issue for the New York Jets in years gone by. With Robert Saleh, they're top 10 fewest last year, so a little bit concerning, but we'll see. Well, unfortunately, it continues week after week after week, and they are averaging nearly 8 penalties per game, and a lot of it is pre-snap stuff, which whether it's motion or false starts. But honestly, the biggest ones from last night that drove me absolutely nuts were delay of game penalties on 4th down. That can't happen. You have to know definitively what you are doing. Are you kicking the field goal? Are you going for it? Are you punting? Like, Robert Saleh and this staff, they just seem like so indecisive. And it's so funny because their motto of all gas, no brake is like the exact opposite of what they do on the offensive side of the ball. It's all break, all indecisive, all no plan, and it's ridiculous. 2 delay of game penalties in the second half. One backed up a field goal 5 yards, and it ends up getting blocked. It was a short kick anyway, but it got blocked. Field goal got blocked. It's going to happen. But that's just so stupid. It probably should have been going for it in that one anyway. And then there was an opportunity where it looks like, hey, we're going to go for it here. They take the delay of game and instead punt away. And honestly, while I've been critical of the beat in the past, and there's some people who I think who do a good job on that, on the Jets beat. There are some Jets beat reporters that I do like and I think do a good job covering the team. How the hell did we not get any questions last night or this morning about instances where Robert Saleh was punting in obvious go-for-it situations? And that's an issue that I have with Saleh, man, because it's year 3. You hope that those issues at this point would be gone. Those game-minute management issues should no longer be there in year 3. And Woody Johnson has definitively said that Joe Douglas and Robert Saleh are coming back in 2024. And it feels like all year long, since play number 4 on the season, Woody must have told him, you're getting a pass anyway. Because it feels like both those guys have operated as if their jobs are safe this year. and they don't give me a ton of confidence going forward. So just, again, wanted to get a quick video out there on the New York Jets news of the day. I appreciate you. I'm still going to be active. I'm going to be doing videos from my phone like this, but I'll be upstate, so less frequent coverage. Wanted to do a little getaway. My girlfriend Taylor's off this week with work, and we don't really get to go away a whole lot. And yeah, so I'm looking forward to that because I need a break from this football team a little bit. I'm sure you could understand, as you probably do as well. So that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure to give a like before you go. Subscribe if you're new, and I'll catch you next time.